Welcome to Stories Found. Each week we feature funny, weird, and mostly true stories from writers, artists, and storytellers around the world. I'm your host, Ava Love Hannah, a writer and humorist from Austin, Texas. Joining me is my writing partner, audio engineer, and all-around cool guy, Paul Hannah. You're listening to Stories Found. Our featured organization this week is Whiskey Theater Factory, a theater collective based in Orlando, Florida, with the mission to produce meaningful theatrical productions that uplift, develop, and celebrate emerging and untapped voices. I adore the work being done by WTF, and I urge you to visit them at whiskeytheaterfactory.com to learn more. Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of Stories Found. In this episode, we'll be chatting with one of my favorite playwrights, Mark Harvey Levine, and hearing his hilarious 10-minute play, The Interview. Mark has had over 1,900 productions of his short plays everywhere from Bangalore to Bucharest and from Lima to London. His plays have won numerous awards, been published in dozens of anthologies, and been featured in events all around the world. He's even had plays adapted into both film and television programs. I've been fortunate enough to run into Mark virtually several times over the past 2 years, and let me tell you, he is not only an incredible playwright and a very funny writer, but he's also a super nice guy, and I am beyond excited to introduce you to him today. Hi Mark, thanks for joining us today to chat about your hilarious play, The Interview. Well, I guess you're here to be interviewed about The Interview.
Exactly.
First, I have to say that we love this script. You sent it over, I read it, and halfway through, I knew we were going to record it. We both love it. The actors love it. In fact, recording the script was super challenging because we all had to try not to laugh at each other's lines. So tell us a little bit about the play. Where did you get this idea?
Well, I've always loved office supplies. I guess I was a weird kid. I used to, like, as a kid, no, I used to love to go to the office supply store and, get fun little pens. And, I also like zombies. So I thought, what if you had to fight zombies and all you had were office supplies?
Well, I have to say this script is filled with some amazing lines and incredible timing, and it's sort of deceptive in that it seems like a straight comedy, but there's these lots of little layers that show up throughout the script. Like, I've worked in a corporate office, and you've really nailed the experience here. Is this play a statement about corporate office culture?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I've gone on my fair share of job interviews, and there's just they're not fun, and there's these things that happen all the time. They always ask, what are your greatest weaknesses, and you figure out a way to answer that question. And it's even harder when you're trying to kill zombies at the same time.
Well, I've been fortunate enough to be in a few festivals with you and your work now, and I'm always delighted when I see your name on the Playwright list, which happens a lot. So tell us what some of your current projects are.
Well, let's see. I have a play going up at the Colonial Playhouse near Philadelphia. So that's fun. And then there's this group called Play Zoomers.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing a play of mine called The Kiss on Zoom. Mm-hmm. And that was interesting because, almost all my plays have kisses in them. They're mostly romantic comedies. This is one of my few plays that actually doesn't have a kiss in it, and it's not a romantic comedy. And, since the pandemic started, kissing on stage is like a little difficult now.
Yeah.
You're sort of taking your life in your hands.
A little added risk.
Your lips. So, but they're doing that on Zoom. And fortunately, we found 2 actors that actually live together and are married, so they do not mind kissing.
Oh, perfect.
And passing whatever germs they have, yes.
Okay, so one last very important question. What's your favorite office supply for a zombie fight?
Well, and I had to include this because it is my favorite office supply, is the staple remover.
I
the
knew
little
it.
dragon thingy that you squish together. Yeah. It's just, it's such a weird little thing. Like, for such a weird specific job. But I find I've used it so many times. Like, how many times have you stapled something and realized, oh, I didn't want to staple that? or I think there's like some sort of conspiracy with the stapler manufacturers, because like, half the time you staple something and the staple comes out weird. It's like, twisted. And you want it to look neat. So then now you have to remove that staple and put in another staple. So I think it's a conspiracy. It's either to sell more staple removers or more staplers or something. But anyway, I always love those little things because they're just so sort of sweet and ridiculous.
Just sort of a perfect single-use item.
Yes, exactly. That's all they do. They remove staples. That's all they can do.
And kill zombies.
Right, and take out zombies in very, very close fighting.
Thanks so much for chatting with us today, Mark.
Well, thank you.
So without further ado, we are proud to present The Interview by Mark Harvey Levine. It's being performed for you today by Liz Bernstein as Janice, Joe Lawrence as Frank, and Ava Love Hannah as Claire. The Interview. Frank Wofford is here for his 11 o'clock.
Send him in.
Hi, I'm Frank. Thanks so much for taking the time to see me today.
Have a seat. Do you want some water or coffee or anything?
No, your assistant offered, but... I brought a copy of my resume if you don't have one.
Got it right here. So, you want to work for Clapham, Speckman, and Rain Associates?
Yes, very much. I think I've got a lot to offer to the team.
Well, I see you've got some good skills with Excel, QuickBooks Pro, Sage.
And I've been with Intuit for 7 years. I know the text code inside and out. Until they change it again, of course.
Of course. And how are you with the undead?
I know capoeira, Muay Thai, and I'm a grandmaster in Hapkido.
Weapons?
I prefer throwing stars and swords, but I'm experienced with most pistols, rifles, and semi-automatic machine guns. I've got a Yarno 850 slide-action double-barrel rifle. That'll take out a medium-sized group of zombies and leave nothing but some spinning entrails.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, I forgot. We use a 6-column red line accrual basis accounting method.
Not a problem. I've used that a bunch of times.
Excuse me. Claire, is that...
Yep, zombie attack. They're in banking services.
Damn it. I told them to secure their area. Oh well. This will be a great chance to see what you can do.
I can come back if this isn't a good time?
Nonsense! We'd love to see you in action.
Well, I didn't bring any of my weapons.
We like our accountants to be prepared, Mr. Wofford.
Because I don't need them. I want you to see how well I can improvise in a crisis.
Excellent.
They've breached accounts receivables.
Well, they'll be here any second. This really is a great opportunity.
They've got Stuart Havner.
Stuart was always a slow mover. Well, it looks like we have another opening.
Awesome.
Okay, so a zombie attack is imminent. All we have is what you see on my desk. What do you do?
Okay, let's see. Letter opener for stabbing. Coffee mug for smashing. Do you have one of those little staple remover thingies?
I think so. Hang on. Here you go.
Staple remover for close fighting.
They're here,
Well, great. Now I need a new assistant, too.
I might know someone.
Oh, wonderful. Have them email me their resume.
Will do.
So, Frank, what would you say are your greatest strengths?
I'm a team player. I follow through on my tasks, and I've got a good right hook.
And your biggest weakness?
Oh, that question.
Yes, everyone hates that one, but we have to ask.
I never know what to say. Have a cup of coffee, fiend. Ugh. I suppose my biggest weakness is a complete lack of mercy when it comes to the undead.
Oh, good answer.
Because it sounds like a weakness, but it's really a strength.
Yes, well done. And where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Alive!
Don't we all?
Open this letter!
So, do you have any questions?
I have a couple, if you don't mind.
Go right ahead.
See? A staple remover can be your best friend in a situation like this. I was wondering about the benefits.
Oh, we offer a comprehensive benefits package. A medical, dental, there's a 401k.
It's just my wife and I, we were hoping to start a family in the next year or so.
Oh, yes, we have an excellent family leave policy. I think the fathers get 2 weeks. Plus, you get 20 funerals a year, which is so helpful in this day and age.
That's really very kind. Vacation time?
You get 1 week, and then once you've been here for 2 years, assuming you survive, you get 2 weeks.
That seems fair.
We're surrounded. Back to back.
Time to white out the mistakes!
I'm stamping you canceled!
See how you like paper cuts!
Let's put a pin in this one!
Eat scotch tape!
Oh, well done! We got all of... Oh, damn. I think I've been bit.
Really?
I don't know. Either that or I got myself with the stapler.
Is it serious?
I don't think so. It's just a scratch. I'm just a little lightheaded. I think I just need to lie down for a second.
Miss Weber? Janice? Are you okay? Should I... You know, I'm gonna show myself out.
Sorry. Wasn't myself for a second. Feel much better now.
Hey, can I get you a glass of water or anything?
No, I'm fine. Just needed rest. Well, everything look in order.
That's good.
How you feel about working with zombies?
What?
You okay working with zombies? You not prejudiced or anything?
No, of course not. I mean, I've worked with all sorts of people.
Good, because we equal up. We honor everyone, regardless of race, creed, color, or deadness.
That's great.
We got a lot of zombies working here. Claire, how many undead we got working here?
Let's see. We got 5 in legal, 12 in tax services, 13. Oh, whole IT department.
How they tell the difference?
Okay.
That going to be problem?
No, not at all. No, I know lots of zombies. The guy I play racquetball with on Saturdays, his arm keeps falling off.
And you have no problem with this?
No, I prefer to work with zombies, actually. I mean, you people are just...
You people! That sound a little racist.
No, I did not. I did not mean it that way. I assure you.
You think all zombies are alike? We all shuffle along, slowly, arms out like this?
No, of course not. Just except in the movies.
This not movies. This real life. Real death. Okay. Well, I think I seen enough.
Thank you for taking the time to see me today. I really think I could bring a lot to the table.
The lunch table?
Good one.
Look, I like you. You have a special something. Something we need. I'm going to go ahead and make offer. We like to move quickly here at Clapham something and something. Claire, we're going to bring Mr. Wofford here into company.
That good.
After all, we're looking for a man with brains.
I'll need to discuss the offer with my wife, of course.
Don't be silly. Welcome to company.
I can get back to you later today.
Janice, you're 11:30 here.
Tell him I at lunch.
You've just heard The Interview by Mark Harvey Levine. If you'd like to read more of Mark's work, make sure to look for him on NPX, the New Play Exchange. You can also find him on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We'll have a blog post with more information about Mark, as well as links to his social media pages and some of his other work. You'll also find bios, headshots, and social media links for our amazing actors Liz Bernstein and Joe Lawrence. You can find all of that on our website, storiesfound.com. This episode has been graciously sponsored by Team Gemini Designs, the perfect place to find bold, fun, pop culture-themed items. I'm not exaggerating when I say that most of the t-shirts in my own closet were designed by Tasha. Visit her at teamgeminidesigns.com. Thanks for listening to Stories Found. We've been your hosts, Ava Love Hannah and Paul Hannah. Get more info about this week's episode, subscribe to our newsletter, or submit your own story and be a featured storyteller in a future episode. You can do all that and more on our website, storiesfound.com. Stories Found was recorded at ELA Studios deep in the heart of Austin, Texas.